It's like 4:30 in the morning. My chickens are roosting right now. But I'm about to get to this video. Alright, man. We started this video up. I don't got no music in the background, man, because I don't know. Something about everything's illegal and shit. So I just did it like this. I'm going to just do a background. I'm going to just do me in the background. But basically, I just started by bottoming out the bottom and then starting with the masters halfway open. I went up about half an inch. That's what I'm doing right here. And yeah, man, if it's boring, I don't know. It's a good video. It's a really good video. But right here, basically, I have I got the masters closed, and I'm just trying to flick it out, basically. Not all the way up. Like, don't go all the way up with the masters, but you know, flick about halfway up with the masters. And yeah, if the video's too fast, I did 3 tapers. They're basically the same. So I mean, you just watch one taper. You can watch the other ones. But right here, I'm using the trimmers and just taking out that bottom zero line, and flicking is not flicking all the way up, but just flicking it out. And the next step that I use is the 1.5 with the I don't know what they are. I think they're like the wall wireless. I think they're the wall wireless, but I basically go up another half an inch, and the same way I use the masters halfway open. Nah, that sounds confusing. I basically get the one guard and go halfway up the same way I was going up on the from the 0 to the half. And yeah, I basically just go up with the one halfway up, and then I'm going in right now with the masters all the way open, and just basically trying to flick that same line out that I did with the half open, but I got the masters all the way open, and then I just go down one notch. I go down one notch, and then I try to just take out that same line again. And man, if y'all hear the roosters in the background, man, just try to ignore that. I got like 6 of them, like how I started the video. But I go up another notch, and it's just to take out this line, just to make sure this line is just perfectly out and not in, I guess. Yeah, but my brother's got really curly hair, so it's kind of hard. I don't know. This is like kind of hard as a first tutorial video, but I don't know. All I gotta tell you is just comb a lot. Just comb a lot downwards, or the way that he's gonna fix his hair, and that would just be way easier to do. And right here on this step, I grab the 2 guard, and I'm going with the grain downwards with the grain. Basically not against the way his hair is combed, so I'm going with it. And then right here, I'm going against it now. And basically, when you go down, it's like about so if I got a 2 guard, it's basically using like a 4 guard up, kind of. But so basically, it's a 2 down, and then I did 2 up, 2 guard up, and then now I'm going with the 1.5 guard up to take out that 1.5 guard line that I had did the step before that. And I go in again with the one guard, just to take out those extra lines that I have in there, and basically just try to take them out, man. I'm just trying to get a crispy fade in here. And yeah, I kind of see a line in there, so what I do is I just go in there and not guess, but I mean, it's like kind of a guess. I mean, I don't know. It's just, you basically just guess it a little bit. After a while, you'll realize, after you get used to your clippers, you'll realize what guard, or you see the little notches on the side of the masters. You'll get used to it. right here I'm basically just using clipper over comb. You grab the clipper and the comb, and you just go upwards with against the grain, against the hair, I mean, and just start using the comb and the clipper. And what I do right here to make it extra crispy, I like to comb the hair down and make sure the hair is it stays the way it is gonna be combed. So he just combs all his hair down. Right here, I like to right there where I started the first guideline, I started off where the edge up basically ends at. Wherever it starts to curve at, he's gonna get a high taper. So he likes his tapers kind of high. And like I said, I do the taper the same exact way like I did at the back. They're all the same. They're all high tapers. And right here, I just went over it halfway open with the masters. So now I'm going all the way closed with the masters. Just trying to get that line as blurry as I can without going beyond the first guideline, which is the masters halfway open. And I sound really, 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 really hard if this is your first time cutting hair or something. But after you get the hang of it, after you get a couple of heads in, like you get a little couple of haircuts in, you start to realize, you know, what I'm saying. But till then, you know what I'm saying, just keep watching my videos. But right there, I went over with the 1.5, and I'm gonna skip a step and just get the 2 in there, cause I'm just crazy like that. And I'm going with the grain again, and then I'm going against the grain again. Trying to get basically his curls to not be in the way while I'm doing his taper. And I go over the 2 again, just to get that crispy fade. And next, I just use that one that. Oh yeah, okay. So I had skipped a step. My bad, but I had skipped a step. But right here, I'm just basically trying to get that line out where I had started with the 1.5. Damn, my chickens are it's 5 in the morning. This is when they usually wake up though. But right here, I get the masters, and I think it looks like it's halfway open, and I'm going back up notches. So it's all the way. It's like 5 notches on there, and my brother's smiling like a mug. He ugly, but there's 5 notches on there, and I had it on the 5th one, I had it on the 4th one, and now I think I have it on the 3rd one, which is the middle notch. And I just try to get it all out, the lines, of course. And right here, I'm getting the 1.5, how I had started the guideline to begin with, and I just try to flick it out. Just try to flick that line out without going higher than you need to, which is no more than half an inch, which is basically, I don't know. You can see how I'm doing it, but. And right there, I'm just grabbing the 1, and I had just went over it. Like I said, you see lines that you need to get out, and you just kind of guess what number that is. And right here, I'm doing the clipper over the comb again for the other side. You know, you got to be symmetrical to both sides. Whatever you do, just be symmetrical. I feel like this video is going to be really boring, but I could talk a lot, so I'm going to try to talk as much as I can. And right here, I'm just basically looking at the little hairs that I left. I still left a little bit of hairs, but, I mean, it still works. It's still crispy. And, yeah, man, always use that razor, 45 degrees. Don't cut nobody. Had bad experiences. I started off that taper again, right where the edge up basically just ends at, and I have it right there on the 3rd notch on the masters, and I'm going up again. I think I did the same way all tapers, and I'm going back just the 1st notch, and I'm trying to just take this line out, and as you can see right there, I'm not going all the way up. And then now I got my trimmers, trying to take out the 1st line. It's kind of blurry. You can't really see it. But, I mean, it's just like I said, it's just like all the other tapers. Just trying to take out that line out. And, yeah, man. I go up with the 1.5. get that. You can't really see on. I mean, both sides of his tapers, they're basically not the same. Like one of them, I'm shivering out here, man. It's cold as hell outside, but um, basically he doesn't have hair, the same amount of hair on one side than the other. They basically look kind of not alike. They don't look alike. I mean, so I'm just going up right here with the one. I didn't go to the two like the last taper. My bad if it confuses anybody. And right here I got like I said, I go up with the masters open, and I go only halfway, just to try to get that, blurry look. Trying to fade it, try to fade the taper to make it look crispier. So like basically what I like to do is just go step by step upwards, and just try to make it as blurry as I can up. And it's easier for me like that because I can see what I'm working with, see how high the taper is gonna go. Because after you basically get that first line out, it's easier to do a taper. I mean, I don't know. To me, the edge ups can just knock that out of the way. You do like a crispy edge up. The taper doesn't have to be all that blurry. If a good edge up is in there, that's a good haircut. But try to get that blurry taper in there. And like right here, I go back in with the 1.5 because I couldn't really see how my taper, where I had started the 1.5 at. So basically I went in there again with the 1.5 because I guess I just got confused. So I'm going back in there with the one closed. This is with the masters. If anybody has the masters or doesn't have the masters, I don't know. I think the masters are the best clippers right now. But I really don't change clippers. I don't know. I like masters. Masters is just clean. So right here in the edge up, I really don't like to. I mean, he wanted his hair long. He just wanted his hair long. He wanted it edged up. And I don't know. So right here, I just basically just edge up the sides, just so I know where I'm not pushing his edge up back, and I do it to both sides. Like since he's like kind of missing a little bit of his hair, like on the edge up at the bottom of it, it's kind of hard to see where you know what I'm saying, like push it back to. So I try not to push it as back as I can. And if anything, I push edge ups up. But if not, I just push them just up. And right here, I like to comb a lot. Like he's got curly hair. You just gotta comb it a lot. And I'm showing you basically the whole thing of me doing the edge up, because you gotta leave, like I said, you gotta leave the edge up crispy. Right here, I'm like zoomed in on the right side of the edge up. Ooh, that looks stupid clean. But man, I kind of, if you see on the right corner right there, you can see I kind of didn't fade a little bit on it. But this is my first video, and it's kind of hard to make these videos. But I basically just try to edge it up as crispy as I can. Try to leave no extra hairs. Like I said, just keep combing and combing and combing. Cause he's got really nappy hair. He don't even comb it. And damn, his lips dry as hell. But right here, this is just extra. Man, he ugly, but this is just extra. I'm just showing you how I do his mustache. It's not really anything there, but I'm just lining it up. It's just something simple that you could do that could make a person happy. Not a person happy, but satisfied, you know? And yeah, man, this is just a fast video. I don't like slow videos, cause when I was watching tutorials, man, they're just stupid slow, man. And I don't know. I just try to like doing my shit fast. But if you like it, subscribe.